Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing great. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at lesson 4.2, which is all about the simultaneous equations. Okay, let's start here with answering the questions. They're saying to you here, copy and complete the workings to solve the simultaneous equations. Y equals 2x minus 1, y equals x plus 5 by the method of substitution. So here, they're telling you that y equals this and also y equals this. Well, this means that both of them are equal, that 2x minus 1 is the same as x plus 5. Both of them are actually y. Exactly. So I'm going to take 2x minus 1 and I say that it is the same as x plus 5. I start solving the equation, get the x to the other side, so it becomes negative x. 5, take the negative 1 to the other side, so it's 5 plus 1. So 2x minus x is just x, 5 plus 1 is 6. Now I found that x is 6. How can I find y? Well, take one of the two equations that are up there and start substituting x with 6. So we are going to take the first equation, and if you took the second equation, that wouldn't be wrong. But here they are providing the first equation, which is y equals to x minus 1, 2 times x, which means 2 times 6, 2 times 6, which is 12, 12 minus 1, which is 11. Here, if you want to check the values are correct or not, we're going to take the other equation and we start substituting. So y equals x plus 5. When x is 6, so x is 6 and so 6 plus 5 is going to be 11. Yes, I found that y is 11 when I started substituting. So x is 6 and y is 11. You're going to just follow the same strategy exactly with the rest of the questions, and they are just given it to you in the form of steps that they wrote already for you. But let's start over here with the other question, which is question number 3. Question 3. They're saying to you here that uh, they are requesting from you to copy and complete the table of values for each equation. Y equals to x plus 1 and y equals x plus 4. They want you to complete the table of values, which means when x is 0, what is y going to be? Well, Mr. Y is going to be 2 times 0, which is 0 plus 1 is 1. And 2 times 2, when x is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 2 plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. The other equation, y equals x plus 4, when x is 0, so 0 plus 4 is 4. When x is 2, 2 plus 4 is 6. When x is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8. Now they want you to do this, to solve this equation, but on a graphical paper, on graph paper. Draw a coordinate grid from 0 to 4 on the x-axis and 0 to 10 on the y-axis. Well, I already have ready-made coordinate plane. We're going to use it over here. So, Mr., how can I start answering this? You need to ask yourself first, what is... One second, I don't know what's wrong with this part. Keeps popping up. All right, here. Uh, we're going to ask 0, 1. So that's the equation, y equals to x plus 1. I'm going to use the table of values that we have just completed to draw the line for the first equation and to draw the line of the second equation. So the first equation is 0, 1. I'm going to go over there and write 0, 1. I'm going to plot it. 0, 1 is here. And then, Mr., we've got over there 2, 5. So we've got 2, 5. And we've got also Mr. 4, 9. Here you go. 4, 9. So 4, 9. Here you go. Then, Mr., we have got to connect them using a ruler. Let me just get the ruler here quickly. Tools, Math Tools, Ruler. Here you go. I'm going to just use this, put it over this one here. And here you go. Connect. And then I go to by the way, you can keep going up and down. But the other equation that's saying to you, it is 0, 4. Here you go, 0, 4. So here is 0 and then 4. I'm going to use a different color for it. Let's make it blue. Here is 0, 4. And then 2, 6. 2, go up to 6. And then 4, 8. 4, and go up until 8. Connect them using the ruler. Here you go. Just a second. Well, definitely it is going to be much easier when you handle it using a real ruler. Here we go. Now let's connect. Done, mister. All right. Now we need to do what? Definitely this line needed to go up a little bit. This line here needed to go up a little bit. Well, I will not be able to do it right now. But anyway, things are going to be much easier, much simpler with a real ruler and a real pen or pencil. Right now, I need to do what? I need to take from this point of intersection a line all the way down until I touch the x-axis. Oh, so the x is 3, mister. So the point of intersection is what? The point of intersection is 3, and on the y-axis, it is 7. So the answer to this simultaneous equation is x equals 3 and y equals 7. It might seem a little bit longer, but actually it is not longer. It's just taking long. It's just taking a lot of time because I'm doing it here on the computer and I do not have fast or good tools in order to do it. But if you have your paper and you started doing it, that should be fine. Okay, so all what I've done is just I drew the line of the first equation from the table of values. I drew the other line from the table of values for the other equation. I had two lines. I checked the point of intersection. The point of intersection here shows that x is 3 and y is 7. This is the answer of the simultaneous equation graphically. Okay, so question C here says to you, write the coordinates of the point where your two lines intersect. We've done this and we've said that it's 3, 7. Use your coordinates to write the solution to the simultaneous equations. We've done this and we said x equals 3 and y equals 7. Question D, copy and complete the workings to solve the simultaneous equations y equals 2x plus 1 and y equals x plus 4. The same simultaneous equations exactly, but here we answered it using a graphing. Now we're going to answer it using algebraic method, which is here the substitution method. Y 2x plus 1 is actually the same as x plus 4. Both of them are just y. So 2x plus 1 equals x plus 4. Get the x's together. This becomes minus x. Get the constants together. So this becomes minus 1. So x equals 3, just as what we did using the graph. Substituting in the other equation or in the first equation, 2 multiplied by x, which is 2 times 3 plus 1. So 6 plus 1 is going to give you 7, exactly just like what we've done using the y. You check y equals x plus 4, which is y equals x plus 3 plus 4, which is 7. Yes. So thank you so much. I found that y is 7. And I already did it in both ways, algebraically and graphically. The answer here we said is 3 and 7. Question 4. Now we're going to use the simultaneous equations about using the method of elimination. I've got here x plus y equals 10, x minus y equals 4. Are they ready for elimination? Yes, mister, they are ready for elimination. You add them up, and then elimination happens to the y. X plus x is 2x, then 10 plus 4 is 14. So 2x equals 14. Good? So x equals what? 14 divided by 2, which is 7. I found, mister, that x is 7. So I go and I substitute over there, substitute x equals 7 into the first equation. So x plus y equals 10, which means 7 plus y equals 10. Send the 7 to the other side with the negative sign. So y equals 10 minus 7, which is 3. Check it in the second equation. Well, I didn't check, so you can check it in the second equation. X minus y. Will it before or not? X minus y, we found that x is 7, y is 3, so 7 minus 3 is 4. Correct. Write the answers, 7 and 3. Here also they wanted to use the elimination method, but we're gonna subtract. Mister, why are we going to subtract? Why are we not gonna add like what we did up there? Because here if you add, nothing will be eliminated. X plus x is 2x. But subtracting the two equations will help you eliminate. X minus x is 0x, bye-bye to the x. 5y minus 3y is 2y. 28 minus 18 is actually 10. So 2y equals 10. Y equals 10 over 2. I'm going to send the 2 over their division. So y equals 5. Substitute in the first equation. So 5 times, I'm going to do x plus 5 times y, which is 5. Y we found that is 5. Well, then x equals 28 minus, because 5 times 5 is 25, so 25. So x is 3. Check. Here, x is 3. And the y we found, sorry, the x is 5. X is 5. We're substituting in the second equation, which is this one. X is already 5 plus 3 times y, which is already 3. Then 5 plus 9, which is going to be 14. Well, there seems to be a problem. Let's check this out again. So, as you see over here, the checking showed me that there is a problem, that a mistake happened. Well, no, nothing actually, it's not a mistake actually. We just did not substitute it right. Look at that. This is actually a funny mistake over here, and it's a careless mistake, but I do not have here an eraser. I cannot find it there. Here it is. The equation is actually what? X. It is x plus 3y. And I wrote, instead of x, I wrote what? 5. Actually, the 5 is the y. Y is 5. X is 3. So you write here the 3 plus 3 times and y, and we found that y is 5. So the 5 here, we wrote the 5 there, and we wrote the 3 here, which what led to the mistake. So 3 plus 15, we started with the multiplication. Definitely don't do 3 plus 3 is 6, and then times 5 is 30. No, that's going to be wrong. It's 3 times 5 is 15. First multiplication, then add is going to become 18. So x is 3 and y is 5. The other equation over here, I'm going to do it fast, just elimination by. 3x plus x is 4x. 34 plus 6 is going to be 40. So 4x is 40. X is 40 over 4, which is 10. We found that x is 10. And here, the other one substituting with the x is 10 in the first equation. So 3 times 10 plus 2y equals 34. So 2y equals 34 minus 3 times 10 is 30. I send it there negative 30. So 2y equals 34 minus 30 is just 4. So y equals 4 over 2, which is just 2. So the y is 2. Now they want you to solve these simultaneous equations but without the provided steps. Sometimes I understand that the provided steps confuse you. Fine, now you got the chance to write the steps from scratch all on your own. So let's do this. Question 5 here says to you, let me just throw this. I want to delete it, close it. Here, they're saying to you in question 5, solve the simultaneous equations y equals 3x and y equals x plus 12. Y equals 3x, y equals x plus 12, Mr. Then 3x is the same as x plus 12. So all what I'm going to do here is 3x equals x plus 12. So get the x's together, 3x minus x equals 12. Then 2x equals 12 and x equals 6. Substitute in the first equation, which says y equals 3x, then y equals 3 times 6, which is 18. Now we found that x is 6, y is 18. You want to check? Get the other equation, which is y equals x plus 12. I'm going to remove the x and write 6, so y equals 6 plus 12. Y equals 18. Yes. So I did it right. Let's start here at the second equation. The second equation here says to you y equals 2x plus 1 and y equals negative 2x plus 9. So 2x plus 1 equals negative 2x plus 9. Get the x's together. So send this over there with the positive sign. 2x plus 2x is 4x equals 9 minus 1. I'm going to get the positive 1 there to the other side, negative. So 9 minus 1 is 8. So x is 8 divided by 4 is just 2. Am I done? No, I'm not done. I need to take the 2 and substitute in the first equation. Y equals 2x plus 1, which means 2 times 2, which is 4 plus 1. Y equals 5. So x is 2, y is 5. You check, you find that your answer is correct. Solve these simultaneous equations. Question 7, the saying to you y equals 3 minus x and y equals 2x minus 15. This means that 3x is the same as 2x minus 15. Get the x's together. You're going to find it. If you want to get the 2x to this side, no problem. So negative x plus 2x minus 2x minus 2x equals negative 15 minus 3. I got them back to where I switched them with the opposite signs. So negative 3x equals negative 18. So x equals negative 18 divided by negative 3 is just 6. Substitute in the first equation, y equals 3 minus x. So y equals 3 minus 6. Y equals negative 3. Here, we got the next equation says to you in question 8. 1 second. Which question did we answer last? Yeah, that was question 7. Question 8 says to you y equals 4x minus 3, y equals x plus 3. That's what we're answering right now. We're answering the question 8. Question 8. So this is question 8. All right, so let's do it. Y equals 4x minus 3, y equals x plus 3. And they're saying to you solve the equations using a graphical method and an algebraic method. Let's do that. Algebraic method. I'm going to start with the algebraic method, and I will say y equals, I'm going to say 4x minus 3 equals x plus 3. So get the x's together. This will be 4x minus x equals 3 plus 3. So 3x equals 6 and x equals 2. Substitute in the first equation. Y equals 4x minus 3, but y equals 4 times 2 is 8 minus 3, then y equals 5. Now, I found that x is 2, y is 5. You can check in the first equation, in the second equation, y equals x plus 3, y equals x is 2, so 2 plus 3 equals 5. Yes, like what I've got. It is correct. But using the graphical method, let's go back here. This, and remove that. And let's do it. I'm gonna need for that, for the graphical method, I'm gonna need what? I'm gonna need, this is question, let me write here question. What? 8? Yes, question 8. First thing I'm going to need is to draw or is to complete the table of values for x and y, the first equation. So the first equation is y equals 4x minus 3. So here is x, here is y. Let's try it when x is 0, when x is 2, when x is 4. When x is 0, then it is 4 times 0, 0, negative 3. When x is 2, then 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. When x is 4, 4 times 4 is 16. 16 minus 3 is going to be 13. You could have tried, by the way, 0, 1, 2, 3. Fine. Why did you choose a method 0, 2, 4? It's specifically, well, I just chose them randomly, like what they chose in the questions before in the workbook. You could have chosen 0, 1, 2, 3. Fine. Okay. So it is up to you to choose the x values. All right. Now we're going to plot this. Let's plot it. 0 and negative 3 is here. Then we've got 2 and 5 is here. And then we've got 4 and 13. 4 and 13 is going to be here. Then I'm going to use the ruler and connect them. Here you go. As we agreed, things are going to be much better using your own ruler, a real ruler. And here. Okay. Well, I hope this is enough. Ouch. All right. So again, let's do this. Here we go. All right. And now, mister, I finished the first equation. The first equation, I drew the line of the first equation. What am I supposed to next write? The name of the equation here. So this is for y equals 4x minus 3. You must try this. You must name the line. Okay, what is after that? After that, I'm going to write, definitely you're not supposed to erase this in your answers, but because I do not have here enough space, I'm going to erase the table of values. It's still question 8. All right. So the other table of values or the other equation is actually y equals x plus 3. I'm going to draw the table of values. When x is 0, x is 2, x is 4. Well, and y will be, here we said 0 plus 3 is just going to be 3. This is going to be 5. This is going to be 7. Let's now draw the other line. 0, 3 is going to be here. 2 and 5 are going to be here. Mister, they met here now. It is obvious. 4 and 7 is going to be here. Where's 4 and 7? Now, mister, you can net them. You must use the ruler, but I'm going to just try to avoid it, not to waste time for now. All right, so here, because my ruler, the use of my ruler on the computer is really hard. That's why, but you must use a ruler. All right, so x is what? X is 2 emister, and y is what? Y is 5. The coordinates of the point of intersection is what? The coordinates of the point of intersection is 2, 5. Y, x is 2, y is 5. So that's graphically. Graphically, we answered it, and it gave us the same values exactly as the algebraic method. Let's continue. Let's go to a new page. Here we go. The second question here, they're saying it to you. Graphical method, we've done it. Algebraic method, we've done it. Check your answers to parse AI and AII are the same. Yes, they are the same. Which method do you prefer, the graphical or the algebraic method? Explain why. This is up to you. You might say that I prefer the algebraic method because graphing might take some more time than than the algebraic method, which is in my case. I see that it is true that the algebraic method takes less time, graphical method takes more time. Solve the simultaneous equations using the method of elimination. Let's go. Here, x plus y and x minus y. This is 16, the other one is 20. Ready for elimination? Yes, ready for elimination. Add or subtract? Add, yeah, mister. Then add addition is what will help me eliminate. X plus x is 2x. Y plus negative y, bye-bye. 20 plus 16 is 36. So x is 18. Substitute in the first equation to get y. So x is 18 plus y equals 20. Then y equals 20 minus 18, which is just 2. You go and you check, you find that your answer is correct. Next question. Here, this thing gives you 3x plus y equals 30, and the other one is 2x minus y equals 15. I'm going to add. Addition is what will help me eliminate. 3x plus 2x is 5x. Y plus negative y is bye-bye equals 30 plus 15 is 45. So x is 9. Substitute in the first equation. So 3 times 9 is going to be 27 plus y equals 30. So y equals 30 minus 27, which is just 3. Thank you so much, mister. You can go and you check in the second equation and you'll find that it is correct. Next, you've got here question C, 9C. You've got over here 2x plus 3y equals 1, and I've got y equals 5 minus x. They want you to use the method of elimination. Oh, I'm sorry, I went to question 10C. Well, this, I need 9C. 9C says x plus 2y equals 21, and we've got here 3x minus 2y equals 15. Mister, I'm going to add. That's what will help me eliminate. X plus 3x is 4x. 2y plus negative 2y is 0 equals 21 plus 15 is going to give you exactly 36. So x is 9. Substitute in the first equation, which is x plus 2y equals 21. 9 plus 2y equals 21. So 2y equals 21 minus 9, which is going to be exactly 12. 12, then y equals 6. You check, you're going to find that it is correct. Then we've got question 9D. 9D is here saying to you 3x plus 2y equals 64, and you've got x plus 2y equals 40. Mister, here, how can I answer this or eliminate? Definitely using subtraction, because 2y plus 2y will give you 4y, it will not be eliminated, but minusing them, they will give you the 0. 3x minus x is just 2x. 2y minus 2y bye-bye equals 64 minus 40 is 24. So x equals 12. Substitute in the first equation, 3x plus 2y equals 64. Well, then x is 12. 3 times 12 is 36 plus 2y equals 64. Send the 36 to the other side negative, then 2y equals 64 minus 36 is going to become 28. So y equals 14. Now we finished question 9. Question 10. Solve each of the equations using your favorite method. It is totally up to you. So here, in the first equation, it is x equals y minus 10 and y equals 2x. But sir, I'm going to use actually the substitution method. They told me that y equals 2x, right? So I'm going to do what? I'm going to replace y and write 2x. So x equals 2x minus 10. Good? Now, what am I going to do? Collect like terms. I'm going to get the 2x and to the other side. Fine. X minus 2x equals negative 10. So minus negative x equals negative 10. So definitely x is just 10. Substitute in the other equation, y equals 2x. So y equals 2 times 10. So y equals just 20. All right. Next, we got question B. 10b. Question 10b. The first equation is y plus x equals 27. The other equation is y equals 4x plus 3. Mister, I'm going to use the substitution. I will remove y and write this. Let's do it. So remove y and write 4x plus 3. That's what they gave you. They told you that y is 4x plus 3. So y, remove it, write 4x plus 3 plus x equals 27. Let's start expanding, then we solve the equation. For x plus 12 plus x equals 27, so 5x equals 27 minus 12. I'm going to send the 12 there, the opposite sign, which is minus 12. It's going to become 15. So x is 3. Substitute in the other equation, y equals 4. X is 3, so 3 plus 3. So y equals 3 plus 3 is 6 times 4 is 24. Question C, 10C. 10C. 10C says to you here 2x plus 3y equals 1 and y equals 5 minus x. So I'm going to use the substitution. Why, mister? Because they told you that y is 5 minus x. So I'm going to write over here 2x plus 3, 5 minus x equals 1. Then 2x plus 15 minus 3x equals 1. Then negative x plus 15 equals 1. Negative x equals negative 14. X is 14. Substitute in the other equation. So y equals 5 minus 14. Y equals negative 9. 5 minus 14 is negative 9. Then we've got the last one we answered was 10C. We've got now 10D. Y equals 12 plus 4x. And we've got x plus 2y equals 6. I'm going to use the substitution. They told me that y is 12 plus 4x. I'm going to substitute for y in the other equation. So x plus 2y equals 6. X plus 2 multiplied by 12 plus 4x equals 6. So x plus 24, I'm expanding, plus 8x equals 6. X plus 8x is 9x equals 6. I'm going to send the 24 to the other side, minus 24. So 9x equals negative is going to be here 18. So x is negative 2. Substitute in the other equation. They told you y equals 12 plus 4x. So y equals 12 plus 4 times -2 times -2. So y equals 12 minus 8. 4 times -2 is -8. So 12 minus 8 is going to be 4 exactly. And this is 10D. Question 11. Question 11, they told you that then, no, what is going on? All these fruits. All right. So question 10, 11, they're saying to you here that Dan buys 2 cakes and 3 coffees for $9. Ang buys 2 cakes, 1 coffee for $5. So let X represent the cost of the cake, Y the cost of the coffee. Let's do this. They said 2 cakes, which means 2X, plus 3 coffee, which is 3Y, equals $9. And the other one, which is Ang, he bought 2 of X plus 1 of Y equals $5. They want you to find that write 2 equations. We wrote 2 equations. That's 11A. But this is just 11A. Tab 11B, they want you to solve your equations to find the cost of a cake and the cost of a coffee. So find the value of X and Y. All right, mister, I'm going to subtract the equations. Y to help me eliminate. Bye-bye. 3Y minus Y is 2Y equals what? 9 minus 5 is 4. Then Y is just 2. Now let's find the X. Substitute in the first equation. 2X plus 3Y, which means that 3 times 2, we found Y is 2, equals 9. If 2X plus 6 equals 9, then 2X equals 3, send to the positive 6 to the other side, -6. So X equals 3 over 2, which is 1.5. This is the value of 1 coffee. 1 cake is the X, 1 coffee is the 2, which is the Y. Question 12. Question 12 says to you here, Zaf, whatever the name is, you guys know how to read it, but I don't know it. Zafir, I guess, or Zafir, buys 2 items. He receives a 2.26 change from $40. Well, Mr. He received a 2.26. He bought 2 items. Let's say the 2 items are X and Y. Okay, so X and Y together cost how much? Yeah, Mister, he paid $40. He paid $40. But he received change of what? He received change of 2.26. You subtract this definitely in order to subtract this, you can do it mentally, or you can line up the decimal points. However, Mister, yeah, no, I get it this way, 40.00 and here 2.26. You subtract, you can borrow and do all the borrowing and everything, but or mentally you can just find that it's 37.74. That's mentally. I did it mentally right now. Borrowing, no problem at all. Just 4. Borrow from it is 3. This becomes 9. This becomes 9. This becomes 10. Minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 2 is 7. And here's the 3. So, Mr. Anyway, the cost of the both of them together is 37.74. Good. And they're telling you in the other one over here, the other piece of information, they're telling you what the difference between the prices of the 2 items is 9.24. So X minus Y is 9.24. Now, so what am I supposed to do? I'm going to erase the working out of the subtraction. We're going to add both of them together to help eliminate. X plus X is 2X equals if y, because y plus -y by y. So now you add these two up. You can also line up the decimal points. 37.74 plus 9.24. You add them up. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. Carry over the 1 is going to become 46.98. Divide here by 2, divide there by 2, then X equals, you're going to find using the short or the longer division. This is 2, 3 point, you're going to find that this is 49. So that's the cost of X. You can substitute in the other equation. Let me erase this. I hope I didn't make any mistake in the addition and the subtraction because I'm doing it very fast. Let's substitute in the first one here. This saying to you x plus y equals 37.74. I'm going to remove the x and write 23.49 plus y equals 37.74. Then y equals 37.74 minus 23. You can do this using also the same method, which is lining up the decimal points, doing here 37.74 minus 23.49. Then subtraction, borrow, this becomes 6. 14 is 5, 2, 4, 1. So 14.25. In such a question, most probably, or actually, definitely, it will come to you in paper too. Why? Because they want to test if you can do the simultaneous equations or not. If they want to test the calculations, then it will come to you calculations and the skill of answering simultaneous equations, then it will come to you in paper one. But most probably, such a question comes in paper two. And that was question 12. Question 13. Question 13 here, they're saying to you, x plus y equals 21 and x minus y equals 5. Let's answer, but you must read the question very well before you answer. They don't want the value of x and y. They didn't say to you solve the simultaneous equations. No, they told you find 2x plus 3y. In the Mr. Give them the find x, find y, we substitute. Let's find x, let's find y. Here I'm going to add to eliminate the y. So it's going to be 2x, y minus y is bye-bye. 21 plus 55 is 26. So x is 13. Substitute in the first equation. 13 plus y equals 21. Then y equals 21 minus 13, which is y equals 8 exactly. Now, I answered them, Mr. No, you didn't. Because actually, they want from you the value of what? 2x plus 3y. So x is 13, so 2 times 13 plus 3 times 8, which is equal to 26 plus 24, which is going to be exactly 50. Good? That's going to be 50 exactly. The last question. The last question here, they're giving you, second, let me remove this. All right. The last question here, they're giving it to you here, 6 equation cards. And they're saying to you, show that the mean value of A, B, C, D, E, and F is 7. The range is of the values in the values of A, B, C, D, E, and F is 8. Mister, what am I supposed to do? You're supposed to find pairs of equations that have the same variables. Like, for example, here, this equation. Look at this, 2a minus b and a equals 3b. You're going to solve them with each other using the simultaneous equations, what we've just learned, what we've practiced from the beginning of the video until now, a million times. Substituted a with 3b in the first equation, find the value of b, then you substitute in the second equation, find the value of a, and that's it. All right, so find a, find b using these two equations. Ishmana, Mr. Why specifically these two equations? Because these are the only two equations that have A and B. Use the simultaneous equations and find the value of A, value of B using these two equations. That will give you A, you're going to find that A is 9 and B is 3. Then, Mr. I got C and D. How can I find them? You're going to find these two blue equations. You see these two equations in blue? They have CD, they have CD, and here it has also CD. Solve these two simultaneous equations the same way exactly as we did from the beginning of the video. Solve these two simultaneous equations, you're going to find that C is 4, D is 10. The last pair of equations is the two in purple. This one, they have E and F, E and F. Solve them with each other. طب Mr. How? You need to simplify this one so that it looks like the other one over here. Look at this. How can I simplify that, Mr. Expanded the bracket. 6 times E is 6E. 6 times -2 is -12. Equals F plus 7. Get the F here, then it's going to be negative f plus 6e equals the 7 stays the same, but I get negative 12 there plus 12, so 7 plus 12 is 19. Now, Mr. I simplify the first equation. Negative f plus 6e equals 19, which is the same as this one. And the second equation over there is 3f minus 6e. Solve the two equations using the simultaneous equations as we learned, you're going to find that E is 5, F is 11. 11. Okay, mister, I solved the three pairs of simultaneous equations and I found the values of A, B, C, D, E, and F. The mean and the range, you took them in year 5, you took them in year 6, you took them in year 7. Mean, add all the values up, then divide by the number of values you have. Well, then add 9 and 3 and 4 and 10 and 5 and 11, like what I've done over here. They give you 42. And then divide by the number of values. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 42 divided by 6. So it is the sum of all the values, add them all up, divided by the number of values. 42 divided by 6 is 7. That's the mean. They wanted you to show that the mean is 7. Done. They want you to show that the range is 8. Mister, what is the range again? Range is the largest, which is here 11, minus the smallest, which is 3. So 11 minus 3 is 8. So yes, I found that the mean is 7 and the range is 8. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you in another video.